Oh, oh snap! Is my mic working? Is that what I see? Oh my gosh, it's working. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello, friends. So, actually, hold up. Let me make sure I got this right. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. Okay, let me turn that down. Let me turn this down. So, this entire thing, right? This is literally just to see if my new laptop can handle live streaming the direct tomorrow. But if all goes well, I am using this as an opportunity to predict, right? Because I'm ecstatic right now. I'm literally eating dinner as I do this. That's how ecstatic I am for this Nintendo Direct. So my friends, um I have a bingo. Okay, so what I was gonna do, right? What I was gonna do. Thank you. I literally set this up immediately after the last direct because I was like, I need to come back strong and excited. And see, I have a lot of energy right now. The Nintendo Direct is gonna be at 6 in the morning here. I'm gonna try to like build up that energy, right? And like be crazy but it's also 6 in the morning. It's 4 p.m. here. I don't think I'll have that energy. But I'm gonna like let's figure this out. So I wanted to like originally the night before Nintendo Direct, no literally. Um I wish, oh my gosh, I wish the Direct was at night here. It's so, I don't know, time zones are crazy because it's also at like I need to turn this down for me. I like can't hear myself. I thought the Tomodachi Life music would be fitting with my little MeTuber. But I I wanted a face cam originally, right, for my Nintendo Direct thing because I'm like, there's gonna be some crazy shit. But again, it's gonna be 6 in the morning. I'm not gonna like roll out of bed and be camera perfect. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's at 10 a.m. here. Dude, you are so lucky. I literally, I don't know. I don't know. So back on topic. We are hours away from this Nintendo Direct, and I am losing my mind. Hi. Hello, user. So, there are like so many people streaming right now. Like, I was about to stream, and then I got like 5 notifications that people were doing this exact same thing, and I was like, okay, we gotta be quick. We gotta be quick with this. I'm not gonna try to stream for long. I'm just trying to see if my laptop will handle this. But it seems so far so good. So, I have this, I have a bingo, but I can't figure out how to mirror my iPad to my laptop as like a window that I can show you. So I'm just gonna how am I gonna do this? Let me pull up my notes app and we're gonna we're gonna try to do this. We're gonna try to do this. So actually, you know what? Is there like a bingo creator? I know these exist. Bingo card generator. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're so back. Okay. So Nintendo Direct. Hell yeah. We're gonna need more. Let's make it a 5x5, right? Okay. So I feel insane. So, my friends, right? We got the first thing on my list. I made this list immediately after the original, like the announcement that we were gonna have this direct. I need to sit down for this. So the first thing on my this sounds ridiculous actually. The first thing I have is Marvel Rivals. And I need you to revive the most dead franchises by the normal. No, okay, so that the one right under Marvel Rivals on my list says, "Please God, a dead franchise revival." I literally, Wind Waker hopes are back, dude. I need to like adjust where I'm sitting. I'm like not at my desk right now, and we're just full sending this. So yes. So Marvel Rivals, and I need you to hear me out. I feel, I feel right. Let me adjust my microphone. I feel like if you're going to, if they're gonna go the route of making this look what am I thinking of, because you know they always want to at least attempt to do a little bit like, oh, we're Nintendo and we're cool and we like all these games that you all play. If they're gonna have like a third party segment, then maybe just possibly like a popular, what's a popular game now? Oh, Marvel Rivals running on Switch 2, because I mean shit, we got Overwatch. Like, I don't know. I don't know. The I'm it's Marvel Rivals. Nintendo was so smart for making it April 2nd, because if anything leaks beforehand, yes. It's been so crazy being online today, because it's so like, I can't tell if anything's about to be a joke or not. And it is. It's like a really smart move, because stuff always leaks the day before the direct. Um but I feel like the really credible leakers like Pioro and Nate the Hate, Samus Hunter, kind of like all these credible leakers, they've not spoken. And genuinely, I think like they might just be saving it so that we're all hyped. You know what I mean? Especially because they probably know they're the most credible. So it's probably not like a problem. If someone leaks it, you know, it'll probably be like, oh, April Fools. I don't know. I feel like they've been really smart recently, because I saw that they what am I thinking? They Nintendo allegedly has only given preview dev kits to smaller developers so that nothing leaks as easily, which if true is crazy, and that kind of like redirects my entire freaking prediction. But yeah, anyway, Marvel Rivals was sort of my like, oh, here's a cool game everyone plays, smack it in there, if they were to do like a here's a bunch of third party games segment, because I feel like they will, you know. Speaking of third party game segment, we got Final Fantasy VII Remake, because if you guys were like on the internet around this time, you probably have seen that there was like allegedly previews of the Switch 2 running FF7R, which would be cool. It would be kind of cool. It's nice that things didn't leak for this one. I'm very excited. I know. I am so excited. And I'm kind of a leak freak, right? I won't lie. I love leaks because I don't care if they're true or not. I think it's so fun to look at them and imagine it. But I know that that shit spreads like wildfire, so it pisses off so many people. Me personally, I don't mind it. I'm wishing for them to make the Switch 2 editions free, and I want them. Me too. Like, yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be like an extra $10, to be honest with you. But at the same time, you never know how Nintendo's gonna be. So I don't know. But FF7R, that's like one of my other ones. But yes, the Switch 2 editions, I mean, I guess I shouldn't put it because that was on my list, but it's kind of been confirmed now. So like, I don't know. Please, God, a dead franchise revival. Now, that thing is not fitting on there. Oh, it did. Okay, so did I just? Where am I? Okay, okay. So under this, I have quite a bit more, right? And these are all the same category, but let's be nice here. Let's be nice here. Um, um, yes. So we got quite a bit of stuff here. Um, I saw someone say they'll use the Switch 2 editions as a new drip feeding thing, if that makes sense. That's true. I definitely think that that's a possibility, where they could like they could reveal the thing like a cool new game, or just show like, I don't know, I feel like what would get me personally, I'm already pre-ordering it immediately. Um but I feel like Metroid Prime 4 having some crazy ass graphical upgrade would get me personally. And then I'd be like, oh hell yeah, I'm pre-ordering that right away. But yeah, what is this music? Morning Market? Oh well, I never play Tomodachi in the morning, so that makes sense. Let's find. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh right. Right. Okay. So what are we thinking? What are we thinking for Dead franchises? So I think my thing looks a little pixelated. That's my bad, but I think I'm gonna have to deal with this. So hear me out. Hear me out. To the 10 people watching me right now, hear me out. We got F-Zero. Please God. Please God. I want an F-Zero. I I think it's overdue. I think it's overdue. Just a thought, just a thought. And yes, you can make the argument of like, oh, well, we got Mario Kart, so why would that? It doesn't have to release immediately. You know, there are some people that just like these kinds of freaking racing games. Personally, I think it will be freaking fire if we got um F-Zero. It can be a remake. It can be F-Zero GX and I would be happy. It can be a damn port of GX and I would be the most ecstatic person on the planet. I don't know. I want F-Zero in beautiful potential 4K. I look around menacingly. You know. I don't know. Hi Nate. How are you doing today? So, Xenoblade upgrades for X, yes. That's another thing that I think is possible. Cause like you got Prime 4 and Xenoblade X, like it's literally the most beautiful Switch games to ever Switch game. I don't know. Kid Icarus. Now, like, I don't know how many of you saw, I don't know how many of you sat through my last video, but Kid Icarus would be so fucking fire. I'm just saying, if mouse mode is real, if mouse mode is legit, we could have Kid Icarus. Now, me personally, mouse mode sounds a little redonkulous. I'm gonna have to see it for myself with my tired 6 a.m. morning eyes. But if, like, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. It checks out. It checks every damn box. We got new console, right? Kid Icarus was a Kid Icarus Uprising specifically, if we're trying to be technical. Kid Icarus Uprising was a launch-ish game for the 3DS. One of those. I never confirmed it. I just know that it came out near the launch. So, like, I just think so redonkulous it might work. Exactly. Like, the whole gimmick of Kid Icarus was the stylus, right? So if we have a freaking mouse, like, I won't be surprised if suddenly all of these shooter games make a comeback. Because, like, we got Prime 4. If by some insane chance we can have a mouse mode for Prime 4, which just occurred to me, that's crazy. And I feel like Kid Icarus is one of those things where you'd look at it and you'd be like, oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that checks out that it would have a mouse mode. I'd go crazy. I'd be the best freaking Kid Icarus multiplayer on the player on the block if we had a mouse mode. So, like, I'm just saying. But, I don't know. It's just like, as stupid as it is, when you just put two and two together, you're like, oh, you know, that could work, that could work. We got Star Fox, and this one, IMO, right? They've tried so many times to bring Star Fox back, and I don't have a ton of faith in this one, but I do know that it was leaked, quote unquote leaked, right? Because there's so many leaks now. It was kind of leaked that oh my gosh, can you not hear? I just realized you probably couldn't hear the music. That's weird. So, quote unquote leaked that freaking Star Fox Adventure might come back, which is like, okay, I don't want Adventure, I want Star Fox Assault. But in like some miracle that they managed to bring back Star Fox Assault, or just, you know, make a new Star Fox game that's actually good. Personally, I really liked Assault. It was like, I'm a little biased because it's the first Star Fox game that I beat. I did play 64, but I'm just not I'm not big on the N64. Like, I can look at the Nintendo 64 and respect it for how freaking goated it is, you know what I mean? Like, I know it has goated games. They're just not really for me, and it's probably just because I grew up with the GameCube Wii type of game, so it's like the GameCube is my nostalgia. So for me, I really liked Assault. Star Fox Adventure is crazy. I'm iffy on Star Fox Adventure, but it's like it's whatever, it's whatever. I do want to put Halo, and that is entirely because we know, right? We know that Microsoft is doing this like cross-platform thing, Fire Emblem. Oh yes, we are getting to that. Oh, trust me, we are getting to Fire Emblem. So let me put Halo down. Let me put Halo and oh, that's not how you spell it. Fire Emblem. Okay, so let's talk in for a sec. Does it? Oh, that's so cool that it like goes away on your screen too whenever I switch tabs. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that then. So, let me pull up the chat on my phone because I'm crazy and I'm streaming like crazy right now. So, where was I? I'm already lost. Halo. Microsoft is doing this whole thing where they are going around and dropping their games like nukes on other consoles. Like, PS5 just got Forza Horizon 5, and there was a leak that Gears of War is in there, and all the rumors are saying that Master Chief Collection is just kind of ready for other consoles. So, mouse mode. I mean, like, I don't think that mouse mode would be like a gimmick in Halo. But that's just because, you know, like, it's not Nintendo first party, but it's possible. So, like, I don't know. But I am, if we are doing a non-first party compilation, which I feel like there will be, I think Halo has a good chance, or at least an Xbox game. Hi-Fi Rush. I mean, shit, we knew that they were working on a Switch version, and the devs are kind of back. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. But Halo or Hi-Fi Rush, or even both. Let's just get both in there. I think it's a good time for a new Kirby game or Planet Robobot. That is true. It has been a minute since a Kirby game. That is definitely possible too. The thing is, this direct is an hour long. Like, what the hell do we have to show for an hour? Like, you've probably seen so many people talk about how Nintendo doesn't have to advertise the concept of a Switch anymore, so it won't be a super long thing. And they're probably just gonna show new gimmicks, new software, new UI, basically what is new because you know what a Switch is. So, like, that'll probably take like 10-20 minutes. What the hell is the rest? What are we getting? Planet Robobot Until Death. Yes. They are working on a Switch version. Yes. It was found in the files of Hi-Fi Rush. I don't remember which version. It was probably the PS4 version. That there is like Nintendo Switch stuff just in there. Like the whole logo and everything. So But I feel like Hi-Fi Rush just could not run on a Switch 1, and if it did, it would be very low resolution. So I feel like if that was not canned because of the dev company being shut down by Microsoft, there's a chance that it would come back. I don't know. But yeah, the Xbox, right? I feel like we'll expect Xbox. And then yes, Monster Hunter, 100%. There's just no way we're not gonna have Monster Hunter Wilds. If they could drop Rise on the Switch first before anything else, there's no way Capcom saw the Switch 2 and was like, oh, we'll pass. We're getting Monster Hunter Wilds. There's no way we're not. I don't know if it'll be in the Direct, but I am very confident in my prediction that there's going to be a current gen game compilation, and it's just gonna be all these games that we know that run on Series X and PS5. So like Final Fantasy VII, Marvel Rivals, Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, it just, to me, it makes sense because that's such a good way to show, hey, people who aren't Nintendo fans, here's what our shit can actually run. IMO. Fire Emblem. I do really want that FE4 remake. Especially because it's been rumored for so long. And on the other hand, I don't know if I want an original Fire Emblem because the recent ones, I need to tread carefully here. I wasn't a fan of N-Gage. That's it. And, you know, like, it could be, like, if it's, like, by whoever worked on Three Houses, then maybe. I don't know. I want more Fire Emblem. That's for sure, because I love the Fire Emblem games. A lot. I did put Bayonetta on here. And that is because if any of you have played the Bayonetta games, do you know why we need another Bayonetta? Because if Bayonetta just, like, ends like that, you know, I don't know. I think we need a mention of Bayonetta 4 or just a whole ass reboot, because I'm not a fan of that ending. So yeah. Definitely. Please, Nintendo, do a good screen theme. Yes. Let's do a row of UI things that I want. We need themes. If Tomodachi Life has proven anything to us, then that is, we need themes, right? And that they listen to us. They listen to us. They know, they're on social media. They know that we need themes. Didn't Platinum make Bayonetta? Yes, and that's another heartbreaking thing, is, will Platinum even exist to make a Bayonetta 4? I doubt it, but I don't want to see Platinum crash and burn. But yeah, screen themes. I want mouse mode to be real. I think that the C button is going to be I like that it's just a massive C on the bingo. I'm zooming in on that. But yeah, okay. This theme is cheeks. Hold up. Pink? Ooh. Baby? Oh, that's interesting. Vintage. That's so ugly. Yeah, let's go with this. So, I think the C button is going to be a chat button, a voice chat button. or or it will be a hub. There was also another leak that it was like codenamed Campus or something, and it's basically like a Miiverse that isn't as crazy. So like those are my two predictions. It's either voice chat or it's gonna be like a social hub of some kind. But I feel like if it's a social hub, then it doesn't need to be as easily accessible on a controller. Does that make sense? Like if it's on the controller, it needs to be something that you're going to use literally any minute. So the music sounds like we're in the Krusty Krab. Sponge Boy me Bob. Anyway, so if the C button is something that needs to be easily accessible, the most reasonable thing is it's gonna be voice chat. Voice chat, maybe like messaging your friends, some social thing. Like it can be like the Xbox home menu where you can access chats and voice chat and invites and stuff like that. That would make sense to me. But again, it's Nintendo. They can give me the formula. It's Nintendo, so it will probably be something strange, you know? Or maybe it will be exactly this social hub, and then it's just gonna have some spice to it, some Nintendo spice. I would not be surprised. Um, but anyway, what else did I have? What else did I have? Better eShop? 1000%! This eShop is so cheeks! The eShop is so damn laggy, even when it's connected to Ethernet, it's not even funny. If the eShop doesn't have music, this is not a console for me. 1000%. Achievements? Hell yeah. So a lot of this is actually fun fact. This is a hot take. Not a lot of people like achievements on consoles, but to me, IMO. If I'm making a lot of progress in a game, I want that shit to show, not just in my hours. I want people to know that I beat this game. I want to see people's achievements. Because I really like that Pikmin 3, I think it's Pikmin 3 that I'm thinking of. Pikmin 3 has like a in-game achievement system, and it would like pop up in the corner. And Bayonetta did this too. So like I feel like I'd feel more achieved if I could look at people's profiles and see their achievements, and then kind of like every other console where you can compare it to yourself, compare it to your own, something like that. I don't know. I like achievements. To me, it motivates me to play a game at least more. Like if I don't like it and then it's sitting there, you know, it's kind of like, oh well, that's kind of sucks. But it does motivate me to at least try it out a bit more if I just open it and closed it one day. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. The eShop is just sad. I don't want to waste my money on that. At least it'll be more funny. That's true. That is so real. Xenoblade has achievements too. Yeah. I just, if like so many games just have this like in-game achievement thing, and it just makes me feel like we're long overdue. In my opinion, music player, dude. So this one I'm iffy on, but I do want some kind of music thing. And again, maybe this can be in this Campus C button. A feature that I use a lot on my Xbox is music streaming. I really like to just mute the music in my, depending what I'm playing, I like to mute the music in my game and just blast like a Spotify Apple Music playlist. Now, I won't be surprised if it ends up like just being Spotify or something, but or or Nintendo music. Oh, wait. We're cooking. Nintendo music? Now, okay. I do really want an actual music streaming like widget. But it's Nintendo, and we need to sit and realize this. This is Nintendo. It's probably gonna have Apple Music or Apple Nintendo Music so that you can put your playlists onto. Oh, me news. The music was so loud for me. I was like, oh god. Oh, come back to me. There you go. So I'm just like, you can probably make your playlist on the app, throw it in there, throw it onto this C button, and then like boom, you're good. Oh god, I need to adjust my seat. So that is definitely realistic. But this is starting to make me think. So we're gonna change this. Well, actually, no. We're gonna leave music, but it's gonna be like Nintendo apps. Oops. I don't think I spelled integration right, but that's okay. So the Nintendo apps. You can boot up your console. Maybe Campus is also just kind of every Nintendo app put into one thing, like Nintendo Today. You got Nintendo Today on your Switch too. Boom. You got news wherever you go. And then it'll be like Miiverse. Or something. We're cooking. We're maybe cooking. What else do I want the Switch to have? Speech 100. I do have... Oh god. Oh god. I do have a Switch Nintendo Direct that I made a long time ago. So let me look at this while I shuffle my things around. Okay, so 3DS ports. 3D... Oh, why are you beeping at me? There you go. 3DS ports. Low-key. Low-key. This one is kind of categorized with, like, Kid Icarus. But it's just a general 3DS port. Like, I want to see Ever Oasis return. I don't think they will. I don't think it will. I think Ever Oasis was a one and done, at least until it becomes one of those niche franchises they decide to bring back. But something like that, you know, just like some game that was stuck on the 3DS, maybe during the Switch's lifespan, just throw it in there. For funsies, make it look pretty. Ever Oasis IMO would be a super good example, because Ever Oasis was already pushing the 3DS to its limits. So, like, I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense if they make a new Ever Oasis. But just a 3DS port in general. 3D Mario is also a given. There's no way we're not getting either a new one or a sequel to Odyssey. Street Pass. Ooh. Street Pass. Oh my god, I wish. We're gonna say social. Some kind of social feature, and not like, and I don't mean like voice chat, I mean like Street Pass and stuff. Nothing brings me more joy. Guys, I took my 3DS to Vegas a few weeks ago. And at the airport, I got a Street Pass, and I was so happy. And then when I sat on the plane, there was a guy in front of me playing an original DS. He was playing Mario Kart DS. And I was like, dude, the world is healing. But yeah, I do want some kind of little notification thing, because we had PictoChat, and then we got Street Pass. I think we are long overdue for something fun. I miss when Nintendo handhelds were sort of like a... I don't want to say like all in one, but you know when you're a kid and you have some device that just is your reason for not needing a phone? Because like the 3DS had an MP3 player, it had a camera, it had friends. You couldn't message on it, but you know, if you're a little crazy, you can somehow put PictoChat on it. Like, it was just like a fun little thing for everyone, really. I just think it'd be fun. It'd be fun to have stuff like that. All right, what else is on here? 4K is something that I put. I don't know. I feel like 4K is such a crazy jump for Nintendo to do. But maybe. Maybe? You know what? Let's put 4K on there. What else do I got? What else do I got? I think Doom Dark Ages. Oh shit. Can you imagine a direct where they drop Metroid, Halo, and Doom? Oh my god. That would go crazy. That would be insane. That is a crazy prediction. I'm like kind of thinking about. I'm pondering that. If they make space in the console, 4K is a maybe. That is true. And 4K is just, it's such a crazy leap. But I feel like the Switch 2 is Nintendo kind of taking it a bit more seriously. Because I know that comparing a Steam Deck is not a fair comparison to the Switch. But maybe it will be with the Switch 2. Maybe that's what they want it to be. Let him cook. Exactly. Damn, some of the stuff on here on my bingo already happened in the other direct. Like Fantasy Life. You know what we're gonna do? Let's browse a bit. Let me move my cup of noodles to the side. And pray that nothing... Oh, let's pray. Let's look at what other people are saying. Nintendo is the type to... Oh, never the type to brag about resolutions in frames. That's exactly why I'm conflicted. Because you never know. Like, what if this is them kind of doing that step up? Especially because it's bigger? I don't know. Anyway, I want to see what people have to say. So let's look at this person's bingo. GameCube. Oh my god. Oh my god, no way. Yeah. GameCube. I want GameCube so bad. But this is okay. Calm down. Everyone calm down. GameCube could be the GOAT. It could be good. It could be so good. GameCube could be so good. But then would it fumble GameCube remakes? That I'm just gonna leave it at GameCube so that we have fucking GameCube anything. Let's see what else this person said. Call of Duty with Joy-Con mouse. That is crazy work. I'm not trying to listen to me's getting married. I think we need a better playlist. Animal Crossing?
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus.
No, it's not.
And this is your brain. You're in the zone. But getting in the...
Actually, no. No, we need hype music. We need hype music. Nintendo hype music. I believe it'll happen. GameCube / Wii, I die. Me too. Oh shit. Let's do this one. Let's get the hype going. Yes. Okay, let me... Is that loud enough for you guys? I'm gonna say it is. Okay. Silk Song in the middle. This person is risking it all. Breath of the Wild Enhanced. Ooh, that's a good one. Wasn't there a leak that a GameCube Switch Online controller was in production? I think there was. Guys, we're winning. Okay. The hype is coming back. So, this guy said, this guy has a lot of stuff. 20 minutes of cozy games is so real. Fire Emblem 3 Houses remake? I'm sorry? 3 houses? This guy might be cooked. This person might be cooked if they think that we're getting a 3 Houses remake. But I mean, shit, I guess you never know. I mean, maybe it will be like a graphical upgrade. I'd rather a new Fire Emblem, but I guess 3 Houses was pretty janky looking. At least in like the when you got to explore the campus. Anyway, Hall Effect Joy-Con, I do expect that. If not, then it'll be in the Pro Controller. First Zelda remake. What do they mean by first? Maybe like first thing you see? A new Super Mario Bros. DS. New Sakurai project? Oh, that's definitely possible. New Kirby, Dragon Quest, voice chat or Discord? I definitely think they're gonna lean more towards just voice chat. But again, it depends on what their strategy is. Because if they are trying to do this like thing where they're gonna be at least a little bit on the same level as PlayStation and Xbox, then they'll have Discord. But if they're being Nintendo, then it's just voice chat. Oh, like Zelda 1. That's probably what they mean. That is definitely what they mean. That's my bad. DS Switch Online. That is also kind of VR support. Bingo. Nuh-uh. Can't wait to cuss at 10-year-olds in Mario Kart. Did you guys ever... So Mario Kart, there was a point in time, I don't know if this is already disabled, but there was a point in time where the Nintendo Online app did have open voice chat for Mario Kart. And I joined a game where there was like a 10-year-old in the voice chat. And I got a notification on my Switch that said voice chat available, so I opened the app. And then there was like a grown-ass man just also sitting in that call, and I was like, oh. Interesting. Anyway. Let's keep looking at bingos. Animal Crossing. I think Arlo said that there might be a new Animal Crossing. That's definitely possible. New Sakurai, ZA Legends, FF7R, Wilds, ARMS? How curious. I do want an ARMS comeback, but I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Switch Sports, I do want more Switch Sports. I want them to fix it. Boomer and Zoomer bonding. Monster Hunter Wilds. I mean, shit, this one looks pretty solid. Nintendo Switch 2 bingo! What do you got? Walter? Similar UI with themes? I don't think it'll be similar. ARMS is kind of a crazy prediction. No, literally. Cozy Toasty is live. That is true. That's me. Okay. Shit. I don't think the UI will be... I think, obviously, it'll be a revision. Like, if we're thinking Xbox One to Series X, PS4 to PS5, I think it'll be similar to what we know in the sense of, like, user experience. Like, it's going to be something we're familiar with right off the bat. But it's also going to integrate some new features that are features from or are similar to PS5 and Xbox, just because of, you know, it's natural that there's going to be people who are going to want to switch that play on those consoles. So I think it's going to be not super identical, but not super similar at the same time. I don't know. Like a revision with DS and DSi, exactly. where it's like it might give the same vibe, but it's gonna be a jump for sure. White console and Pro controller. I want a white console so bad. I want like the whole tablet to be white. I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea because of how it ages and it yellows, but like I want an all white console. That is a really good take. Walter, you're cooking with this one. You sir win the internet for today. FF7R, new Mario, Miiverse like app, Switch 2 edition games. I'm seeing a few Atlas reveal Xbox. Anyway, a few new Atlas reveals. It's possible. I don't know enough about Atlas, which is crazy, but that's definitely possible. New Monolith project. Ooh! That could be. Wasn't Monolith working on something for a whole other console, or am I thinking of the... I think I'm thinking of Game Freak, actually. Never mind. What the hell was up with Game Freak? They were working on something. Anyway, launch in June. We have yet to talk about the launch. I do think... End of June or early July. I'm gonna So later this year I am going to go down to San Francisco, and while I'm there I'm gonna visit the Nintendo store. So I'm gonna like hope that the Switch 2 comes out around then so that I can pick it up at the Nintendo store. I've never been to the New York one, so I just like, oh god, my microphone. Anyway, I'm just gonna think, right? I'm gonna hope. But I want this shit in my hands as soon as possible. So I'm also gonna hope for June. I'm seeing some people say May, which is a little too crazy for me. That's a little too soon, you know? New Pro Controller. Oh, 1000%. We're getting a new Pro Controller. Hoping that it looks like the GameCube controller. Anyway. 3D Zelda teaser. Oop. New 3D Mario. Power on par with the PS4. This person replied, "We already know the power." No, we don't. Not officially. Not officially. I'm praying they have enough consoles. I don't want to deal with scalpers. Oh, me neither. I'm gonna be refreshing that that pre-order page. New IP to show off the power of the Switch 2, or the hardware. That one's kind of a given. I feel like they always do that since the Wii. Or no, they've always done that. That's like a basic thing, methinks. C button is for voice chat. Nintendo revives a dead IP. $400 price tag. I think it's gonna be $400 too. I am kind of set on that $400 price tag. Maybe $440, $450. I don't know. Do we think a Mario game on launch is possible? I don't think on launch. 'Cause if we look back at the original trailer, they like what did they do? They like they showed Zelda, but they showed 3D Mario for like a little bit, and it didn't come out until like October. So I think they'll show it. If I can remember where they showed it. Yeah, like they literally showed it for like a couple seconds. I think they'll just do something like that. And I don't think we'll get a release date yet. I don't know. We'll probably get like a year. A general year that they show it. Maybe. Oh, wrong tab. Perhaps so. Unless Mario Party is a or Mario Kart is a launch game, I think Mario Kart and Prime 4. Okay, I feel like you can't have both of those. Actually, I think Arlo said that there would be a Prime 4 and Mario Kart at the same time. I don't think you can have both because Mario Kart is just gonna dominate over what's his face. It's gonna dominate over Metroid. Like, I don't think that's a smart move. He is live. What's he talking about? No, I don't care enough. Let's go back to Tamagotchi music. I don't know. I want Prime 4 to be a launch title, but I also think Mario Kart is more well, I don't know. I think maybe Mario Kart will come out soon. Soon. Perhaps. What does this guy got? Hi-Fi Rush. C button is a social app overlay. Yes. It's not Mario Kart 9. I think they're gonna call it Mario Kart X. That's a take. Themes, new IP. Yes! I forgot to put that on here. Yes! New IP. Because there will always be a new IP. Let's be real. IP revival, Animal Crossing, backwards compatibility, Silk Song. Yes. Doo-doo. 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 It's all Mario Kart launch title. This is freaking awesome. Oh, that one said a Zelda game used to show off the specs. Ooh. Maybe it'll be like a Twilight Princess remake that shows off literally everything about the Switch 2. The Mario Kart was revealed. Yeah. There's definitely no doubt that Mario Kart's gonna come out like this year. Professor Layton, that would go crazy. This person got Doom, Gravity Rush. You know, this whole like Sony thing has got me thinking, and I know that it was it Konami that got the PlayStation games? Or I'm just gonna say Sony IP so that it's kept general. It's gonna be a Sony IP. Oh my gosh, we're at the end. Okay. I can't make more, can I? Yeah, okay. This bingo is looking a little odd. It's looking very copium. Bandai? It was Bandai. Yeah. Yeah, it was Bandai, not Konami. My bad. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I don't know what to... YouTube. I don't know what to think. Switch to reveal. I need to look at this. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Do you guys have any crazy hot takes about this? Like I do? I feel like I've kind of gotten all my steam out. Let's see what this person says. GameCube, FF7. A lot of people are banking on FF7. New Splatoon. I don't think we'll get a Splatoon just yet. Maybe a visual upgrade for 3. But then that also doesn't make sense because 3 is kind of at its end. A Hoyoverse game? Ooh, that's possible. Pikmin 5. I think we're going to get second screen accessory. Oh my gosh, that would be insane. I think we're gonna get a partner company compilation. Like we're gonna have someone from Ubisoft be like, hi, here's a bunch of games we're porting over to this console. Same with Square Enix. Maybe Platinum, maybe Mario Paint! That's another one that was on my list. Mario Paint. If the mouse thing, mark my words, if that mouse thing is real, we are getting Mario Paint. 1000%. We're gonna have, or at least Mario Paint's gonna be like a mini game in, or a side thing in some other big game that showcases the Switch 2 stuff. We are getting Mario Paint. We are getting Mario Paint with that mouse, with that darn mouse. New Melee Fire Emblem, Smash Bros. So a lot of people are bringing up Smash Brothers, and I think Smash Brothers is kind of at its end. Not like that. I mean, Ultimate was Ultimate for a reason. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like soon enough. I don't know. Maybe like a remake, like a crazy remake, or not a remake, a remaster of Ultimate with new characters is what I'm thinking. Cause it just doesn't feel right to make another Smash Brothers game yet. Or maybe that's just me thinking that the time has passed like too fast. Sea of Thieves port, that is also a really good thing. That is a good take. That is a very good take. Unnecessarily long comparison between Switch 2 and Switch 1. That is definitely true. This thing's gonna be an hour. We gotta sit through an hour of the Nintendo Labo 2? What on earth? Switch 2 edition. Luigi's Mansion 4. I think it's a bit early for a new Smash. That's true. That is so real. I think we're gonna get ports of Smash Ultimate for the foreseeable future. Me too. Me too. I believe that. I believe that as well. I definitely think we're just gonna keep getting Smash Ultimate with new characters and maybe new visuals, new stages, something. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right for a new thing. Anyway. Do. Me too. Your avatar is so cool. Thank you. It was a very last minute decision, and I made it with the Tomodachi hype. Maybe in 1 year. That's what I'm thinking. It really just doesn't make sense for Smash Ultimate to happen yet to me. Ooh, what does this person say? Unique colors, Mario Kart 9. Unique colors for sure. Faux shizzle on that one. This person, their thing is so organized. That's awesome. I mean, I am seeing a lot of people think about something being so. What is this picture? What does this mean? What does this mean? Do you have any Switch 2 hot takes? I mean, so earlier I mentioned the idea of achievements, which doesn't sound like a hot take initially, but a lot of people don't like achievements. A lot of people think that achievements should be like left alone, I guess. But that's just so weird. Like I just don't know. I don't know. But I feel like it's saying achievements isn't like a super hot take. So I'm not sure. I can't get over this damn photo. What is this? What's he doing? Okay, me versus Revival are similar. I 100% think that we're getting some social thing. Elden Ring. That is true. Oh, this person said a 60 FPS patch for Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild? I thought Breath of the I thought Breath of the Wild did run at 60 frames a second. Am I crazy? Did it just look that good? It might have. America X community. Bitch, why have I not seen anyone just say community as the C button? That feels really smart. What the hell? Okay. GameCube remasters, parental control talk. Interesting. Upscaling, new Luigi game. Hell yeah, new Luigi game. I want to see Luigi be put in some crazy ass situation that isn't Luigi's Mansion. I want a spin-off of Luigi like getting lost at sea. I want to see Luigi doing some Sea of Thieves shit. I want to see Luigi exploring the Mushroom Kingdom like Odysseus was trying to get back to Ithaca. If I don't see Luigi thrown into a medieval knight's costume, then what's the damn point? Or like, God, I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything funny. I want to see. I want a Luigi and Waluigi co-op game. I want Waluigi. The end. Super Luigi. Luigi commits arson. No, literally. I need to see Luigi do some fighting. Like, I need him to put that vacuum down and start going to war. Make him king of the Mushroom Kingdom, and he forces toads into war with the penguins. What we got here? Amiibo. You know, weirdly enough, could this also be a hot take? I think that Amiibo's kind of phasing itself out now. And I genuinely don't know if it's like because of me personally just getting older and not enjoying Amiibos as much as I did when I was the target demographic for them when they came out. Or maybe it's just Amiibos aren't it anymore. I feel like Amiibos, in its current state, are more just Nintendo's way of making cute little figurines for people to put on the shelf rather than their functionality. Oh my god, what was that? What is this? Oh, it's it's behind the thing. Let me that scared me. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I completely I forgot I had that on. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I think that I think Amiibos are kind of done for, in my opinion. It's just not really it. But I really like the idea of Nintendo having this consistent, easy way to give us like this cute little merch. Kind of like when they did the Guardian amiibos for Breath of the Wild. Like, that was freaking awesome. That was more of a figurine. Like, that's all it had to offer. Amiibos have become more like toys, or just literally. I think they never marketed Amiibos well. It totally could come back with the right amount of accessibility. That's true. That's true. Maybe there will still be Amiibo. Well, okay, I definitely... Oh, this is tough. I think Amiibos will definitely be... It'll have NFC. Like, especially because it's backwards compatible. There will be NFC support, but I feel like that will just be for backwards compatibility. I think that amiibos are kind of done for. Doug Bowser. Arms again. Do you guys think Arms will come back? I don't think so. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Aha! See, I'm not alone. This person said Marvel Rivals as well. Dragon Quest, Smash, new IP, new Kirby, new Mario, Summer 2025, one dead IP. Super cool features locked behind NSO. That's true. Okay. What do you guys think? I want to hear your guys' take. What do you think will be the one last thing? I'm gonna say... Ooh, I don't know. Jesus, it's gonna be so crazy. Like, I don't... Can they even top a one last thing at this point? One last thing. Fortnite. Cross-platform games. Ooh, that's a good one. Cross-platform. No way Marvel Rivals is gonna run good on a Switch too. It's possible. It's possible. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see the thing first. I just want to see the thing first. A new Zelda. Huh. New Zelda is also that, you know, yeah. Yeah. New Zelda or Mario is very realistic. Ooh. Overwatch runs over. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I'm gonna quickly grab water. I am literally like shuffling around right now. Okay. Oops. All right. A new wacky IP that everyone thinks is silly. I can see that. I can see that being the new IP. I feel like whenever Nintendo announces an IP nowadays, it's usually pretty goofy. Like, I mean, ARMS was an odd reveal. And so was Splatoon. But we all loved it. I mean, we loved ARMS for a bit. GTA 5. Weird Nintendo decision no one understands. That is so real. That is so legit. Achievements. Mario Kart 9 has some kind of open world campaign thing. This is a take. I was one of the people that really wanted Switch Sports to have some kind of open world or some explorable world thing. This person said, I think a lot of this is likely. Do you? Nintendo Switch Online still kind of sucks. Several Xbox game ports. Kid Icarus. Yeah, you know, you're kind of on the money. It's definitely possible. My wish for Switch 2 is Ever Oasis 2. Me too. I don't know if you were here earlier in the stream, but I was like saying that Ever Oasis would make a really good Switch 2 comeback kind of game, because the Ever Oasis was already pushing the Switch to like not the Switch. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Ever Oasis was graphically amazing for the 3DS. So I'm thinking it'll be open world Mario Kart is just Forza Horizon. Oh my god. Could you imagine Forza Horizon Mario Kart? Oh my god. That would be so good. I'd play that. I would play that so much. I love open world racing games. I don't think we're getting that, but it's possible. GameCube Virtual Console themes. All right. Excuse me. What does this person have? I feel like we are definitely getting to these bingos that are kind of repeating similar things. Cooking Mama. Cooking Mama. That's an interesting take. I don't know, cause I feel like Cooking Mama has kind of been reduced to like a mobile game. Cause the DS version of Cooking Mama is like so good, right? It's peak. It's a widowy peak. But then you head over to Cooking Mama now and it's just like an Apple Arcade game, and then like this is a hot take. This is a take. I feel, what is it called? Like Cooking Mama, I don't know what it's called. iOS. Oh, these are old. These are not what I'm talking about. I'm willing to bet Cooking Mama is not coming back after that one game launch. That is true. That's so real. Is it Let's Cook? I feel like it's not. But there's just something about the way that Roblox. There's just there's something about the way that these games look now where it just doesn't have that charm. I mean, yes, it kind of looks like the Wii game. But it doesn't feel the same as it did with a cute little pixel art style to me. It's like Cooking Mama just doesn't have it. She's no longer cooking, and she's no longer Mama. Grandma baked. That's so stupid. Who said that? It's terrible. Oh, what was that thumbnail for this? Cooking Mama cuisine? I don't think this is it. I don't know. They all look the same. The reason why I can cook is thanks to Cooking Mama. You know, I played Cooking Mama religiously and I still can't cook. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Shoot. I just don't know what this person got. July pre-order after direct. I think that's kind of a given. Like, you can't have an hour-long direct and then not have us pre-order immediately after. What if the one last thing is Animal Crossing? Oh my god. I think it's possible. I do really want more Animal Crossing. It's such a weird thing because on one hand it feels so soon, but then you sit back and realize that was 5 years ago. And then it's just like, what on earth? Like, I guess it's time for a new Animal Crossing. I guess everyone's kind of done with New Horizons. I think it would be so wild to see after New Horizons. Oh yeah, if they do a new Animal Crossing, it's definitely going to have such a like different art style. At least I think so. Kind of like in the way that Tomodachi had a different art style. So you can't tell right away. But also a lot of people thought Tomodachi was about to be Animal Crossing. Me too, me included. What about an Animal Crossing buffer game kind of like Happy Home Designer? Oh, like a little spin-off. That's possible. You know what? I think that's more likely. Weirdly enough. Or maybe it'll be Animal Crossing but not in the way we expect it. Kind of like how New Leaf was sort of about making the town rather than living in it. You make good videos. Keep making them. Thank you! Thank you! I try. You know what's so funny about that is I've been making videos since 2013. So like I've been uploading to YouTube since I was a child, and this is my third YouTube channel. And it was like pure luck that it gained traction. So I'm very excited. I didn't even expect there to be 15 people watching right now. I thought this stream was gonna last me like 10 minutes, and then I was like, all right, stream's working, we're good. But so far, I'm having no issues, and I'm having a lot of fun because there are actually people here. So, thank you all for being here. I don't think I'll have this energy at 6 in the morning tomorrow, but I'm going to wake up at 5 so that when it does hit 6 o'clock, I'm gonna hopefully get that shit. I'm gonna chug an energy drink. I'm not a Monster person. I'm not a Red Bull person. Have you guys heard of Milo? It's like it's an energy drink that kind of tastes like chalky milk, and I love it. And that's what I chug. That's where I get my energy. Anyway, Nintendo. For real, that is so early. No, literally. Usually Nintendo Directs are kind of in the afternoon for me, and I don't care. But 6 in the morning for me? PST? That's insane! What did I just get? Just subscribe? Thank you! Thank you for subscribing. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm not a streamer. I feel crazy. I get that little notification and I'm like, what is that? Who is there? Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. What does this person have? Sports related game? Possibly. Red Bull? No, bro, I drink Milo. That's literally how I sound. You know how funny it is going to college with my little can of Milo and people are like, what is this? And I'm like, you know, chocolate milk, but crazy. I need to wake up at 5:30 for this damn reveal. Literally. That is exactly how that is exactly how it is. I'm not a morning person. I am so not a morning person. And I live with my boyfriend. And so I'm gonna like have to not wake him up. But I also just need like I need that hype. I need that hype, you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh my god, I freaking hate early morning directs. It's so crazy. Are you in the EU? I am not. I'm in the States, but I live in the PST time zone. PST. If you're not a content creator, what's the point of being up for it? I'm gonna sleep in, skip through the VOD, and watch Spawnwave or something. That's true. I really did consider just sleeping in, but you see all of those Nintendo Direct reactions, right? And you're like, okay, I want to be part of this because I also have crazy reactions. It's just I'd never record them. Like, oh my gosh, when Metroid Dread was revealed, that was insane. When Metroid Dread came out or was revealed in that Nintendo Direct, I lost my mind. And I was like, oh man, I wish I recorded this because this would have been so good. But that's just not how it be. But now I'm here. I got nearly 20 people watching me right now. And I'm like, I gotta do it. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. The thing is, if all your friends blow up your phone and spoil you before you get a chance to watch it, that would happen to me all the time. I hated that. I can't think of anything off of memory. But that is like 100% what would happen. I'd get a DM that was like, dude, did you see Metroid Prime 4? And I'd be like, shut up! Let me react! I think I was up for the Nintendo Direct one. Thank you for subscribing. If I can read you. Oh, I forgot you can see me moving this shit around. Meow. Thank you for subscribing. Oh my gosh. This is so weird. I'm not a streamer. I should stream more, huh? I think I got that personality. Okay. Back to what we're here for. Nintendo Direct. I'm watching with my friends. I'm thinking about asking some of my friends if they want to be part of it. Now that I know for sure that I can stream it, I'm definitely thinking about it. What the fart is this? I've s- I've seen renders of the double screen Switch 2, but I've never seen someone make a render with a hinge. That is so ugly. Okay. This is a good bingo. We got legs out here. Okay. Call of Duty. You know, oh, I am seeing a few people mention Call of Duty. Do you think so? I think Call of Duty is a little much right now. I think we're definitely gonna get like Halo, right? Halo and what else did I say? Dune? I meant Doom. The Dune game? Guys, do you guys think we're getting the Dune game on the Switch too? Have you guys even seen the Dune game? That shit is freaking Dune game. I don't remember what it's called. Dune game. Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening. There was a... Oh my gosh, wait. Do you think this will run on the Switch too? I think the hell not. But it's possible. Oh my gosh, that would be insane. I don't think we're getting Dune Awakening. For what reason would we need another Android screen? That's true. I'm curious if you guys, right, if tomorrow during the direct the Switch is available for pre-order and it's 400, 450, how many of you will be able to pre-order it like immediately? I'm very curious. I might be able to. That depends how much I want it immediately, because I am pre-ordering it 1000%. But with the potential price tag increase, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys thunking? Oh, this music is groovy. New console added to Switch Online. I think we're just getting GameCube. We're getting GameCube in some way. I won't be able to. That's so tough. I didn't even think about that. My bad. Official voice. Not this stupid fucking picture. Oh my god, did any of you have this stupid setup? I hated this setup. Never pre-ordering, but I'm splitting with my partner. That's a good play. That's a good play. Really depends on the launch titles. That's also true. I say that as if I'm not gonna pre-order this. Yeah, possibly at the launch titles. I was saving like 3 years ago. That's real. That is so. Yeah, I've had like $300 put aside, and then I know it's gonna be more than $300, but I'm like, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to spend the extra money. Elden Ring. You guys think we're getting Elden Ring? Is that like a is this a take? I'm gonna drink some water. Switch 2 cartridge differences. I think this is gonna happen too. I think we're getting the 3DS treatment. I'm gonna huff that Kid Icarus copium right now. Oh my god, I miss that Kid Icarus multiplayer. Hold up, we're pulling up the gameplay. What do you guys know about this multiplayer? Is there no just like regular gameplay? Well, I guess there probably is, but what do you guys know about this shit? Oh my gosh, this was so good. I'm just saying, I don't know how many of you saw my video about 3DS games I still play, but I did mention that Nintendo is so good at making team shooters. Like, it's really no surprise that Splatoon ended up being that good, but this shit was so goated. This was so much fun. this was literally like I don't know what to say. um what if all Switch 2 titles are digital? That's kind of crazy. I don't think they would do that. I mean, didn't Nintendo tweet something about keeping physical media going? I see the vision. No, literally, like, was this just their trial? Was this just their, like, can we make another team shooter that isn't Prime Hunters? This shit was so good. It could be like a 3DS versus new 3DS type of cartridge. Oh, yeah. I think that's more likely, because I don't see why Nintendo would put the little the little stupid nub again. But I mean, you never know. That's the crazier part, is that you don't know. You just never know. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and a half? That is crazy work. But no, literally, you just don't know what their actual strategy is, because Nintendo is always so, like, campy until the last minute, and then they're like, here's some crazy shit you won't expect. And then we're all left hyped, confused and hyped at the same time. As long as Japan loves physical media, we'll still have physical media from Nintendo. That is so real. That is so true. I don't see physical games going away from Nintendo in a minute. At least, like, their first party games, right? Because a lot of companies just aren't dropping shit physically. So you just don't know. You never know. I took the day off tomorrow. I have school tomorrow, but I'm in college, so my classes don't start until way later in the day. But that makes it worse, because a part of me is like, I can just sleep in. But then the other part of me is like, I need to stream this. Imagine deluxe editions, but it's a bunch of extras with digital code for the game. You know, I don't really like the I don't like when there are deluxe editions and then there's like an empty steelbook. I always thought that was such a weird placeholder, because I feel like you can have an option to have a disc or a steelbook and then it wouldn't matter that much. We didn't know there was going to be a Treehouse Direct this week either. Exactly! When was the last time you heard about a Treehouse Direct? We're getting 7 damn hours of Nintendo Switch 2 content just dropped on us like that. What are they gonna reveal that is so important? Because that direct we got a few days ago was literally so good. It was so unexpectedly good. So what else do they possibly have? I mean, obviously, like, Switch 2 exclusives. But how much better can it get? Like, that's so crazy to me. Is there any, like, super out of pocket thing that you guys are thinking that could happen? There's gonna be a Treehouse Direct? Yes! Let me grab it. I thought it was in April Fool's, right? But it's not. There's going to be... Yes. The day after the Direct, and then the day after the Direct. We are getting hours of Switch 2 games. Plural. Does that mean Kit and Krista? No, I think they were Nintendo Minute, I think they were Nintendo Minute. I wish, though. I love Kit and Krista. Oh yeah. Oh, we are so back. But yeah, if you I guess some of you guys didn't know this, but we are getting 7 hours of Nintendo Switch 2 game footage. So literally, what is it? What is it? What is it? What it's widowy killing me not knowing what this is. I just saw the community post on YouTube. Yes. I'll be so full, I'm so fed. Exactly. It's I had this exact thought during the last direct. Like, what is so important that we need a direct now? And so now I'm like doing the like what is so important that we're getting 7 hours of shit. Like little I don't know, Minecraft movie. I just don't know. Nintendo fans are having a full course meal tomorrow. No, literally, I'm gonna wake up so full of joy and whimsy. We're having a full course meal. I hope we'll be blown again. Whoa! I hope we'll be blown away once again. I bet we'll see. No, oh my god. I'm gripping the air. I'm like, what is it? What is it? What is so important? Another Xenoblade? I don't think we're getting another Xenoblade yet. I don't think we're getting another Xenoblade yet. Yet. I'm just like oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm so confused. Nintendo's gonna do what? I'm just finding out about Treehouse Directs. You didn't know about Treehouse Directs? That is crazy work. I think when I was at PAX West in 2016, they had a whole stage where they were live streaming a Nintendo Treehouse, and that was awesome. If you guys don't know about PAX West, it's like this really cool gaming convention in Seattle. I'm going this year. I am so excited for it. Street Pass. Hell yeah. I forgot that was the thumbnail for my stream. That's so funny. What the heck? That's so goofy. I remember Treehouse Directs from E3. No, literally. Oh my god. Okay. Literally BRB for like 10 seconds. Just a quick BRB. Oh god. Okay. Alright. We're back. No one went anywhere? Alright, cool. Anyway, where was I? So I'm hoping for faster navigation through the eShop. Who's Tomodachi? Oh!
You can blend up to 30 artists into one big custom radio station, which means
No, thank you. Have you guys ever gotten that YouTube Music ad? Or that YouTube ad that's like, you guys pay for all these subscriptions, but if you pay for one more subscription, you'll be saving money. Have you guys seen that? I don't get that. Anyway, I'm so conflicted. If anything Smash related gets announced, I'll try everyone in the comments. This is a curse. This is someone cursing the direct right now. Okay, let's go back to bingos, right? Nintendo bingo. Star Fox. PlayStation. I do think we are gonna get more Sony games, 1000%. Or so, you know, like the Patapon type of Sony IPs. Do you guys think we'll get Parappa? I don't think so. I don't think we're getting Parappa. Not at all. Persona 6? Probably. You know, I thought about streaming Tomodachi Life as my test, but I didn't wanna risk it because my 3DS doesn't have a capture card, and the only other way I do it is like emulation. But I emulate it on my iPad, so it's like Tomodachi Life. This is such a silly little doodle. Oh, then this was an older one too. That's so real. A Woolly World port. That's a new one. 10-minute JRPG segment. Do you think we're gonna get that? Like one of those compilations? It's such a weird thing because this isn't a typical direct. So it's like, I just don't think. I don't know. I think you can stream video. Quality isn't great, but it might work. Maybe. Oh yeah, on the 3DS. I've done it before, but that was like years ago when it was still new. So that is like an iffy. I might do it though. I do really want to stream Tomodachi Life. But at the same time, I feel like if I get all the funnies out of the way, then what funnies will I have left for the new game? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are doing Tomodachi streams right now. So I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of Tekken on here. Hi, boyfriend. There's also a lot of people mentioning Tekken, which would be kind of crazy. IMO, Nintendo 2. Hell yeah. Wii Sports. New or deluxe Smash Bros. Again, like, I don't think we're getting a new one. I think it'll probably be deluxe. Deluxe or something. I'd watch Tomodachi Life. I might, because I've been watching gameplay of the other ones. Or, like, what am I saying? I've been watching gameplay of other people streaming Tomodachi Life, like the classics, you know, like Vinesauce type shit. And I'm like, that's peak Tomodachi right there. And I've thought about it, and I have like a list of funny me's. But I don't know. I do think I'm kind of running out of topics to talk about though. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of new things. Oh my gosh, this is my own from 2021. Nintendo employee makes unfunny joke. Nintendo acknowledges the amount of anniversaries they have. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. That is a crazy throwback. I think the C button is for chat or community stuff. Wasn't the sound when pressing C button lead? Yeah, Nintendo did post the button and the little jingle it makes. I do think that's it's gotta be like some community thing, you know? There's just no way it's not. But anyway, I think I'm kind of at the end, right? I think I've gotten all my predictions out. I can't think of anything new. I think I've reached the peak. And we're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow to see. With that being said, I do think I'm gonna end the stream now. Maybe do some homework, try to go to bed early so I don't feel super tired at 5 in the morning. But yeah. Let's hope that I still have this energy in the morning and that we can all be hyped and loud together. Great stream. Thank you. I'm glad that you stopped by and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed this. Maybe I will stream more. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you want to tune in, clearly I am capable now. And it won't be like last time. So I will see you guys tomorrow.